There are many ways to cook corn, but I cooked this sweet corn jollof. It tasted so nice and delicious, and as a result, I'd like to share with you how to cook corn at home. The main ingredient for this recipe is corn, and to begin with, I'll start by peeling off the corn husk. As this video continues much later, I'll share with you the easiest way to peel fresh corn. There are two major ways to peel fresh corn, but I will share with you the easiest way to peel fresh corn, which is fast, easy, and very straightforward. After peeling the corn, the second thing I would do is to clean the corn in clean water. And if you're new here, I'd like to say welcome to this channel. On this channel, I post a lot of Nigerian food cooking videos. So if you're interested in Nigerian dishes and how to prepare them, welcome here because I have so many food videos for you. After cleaning the corn, now it's time for me to show you the easiest way to peel corn, like I said previously, and it is very simple. Place the corn in a basket or a bowl, get a sharp knife and cut off the corn from the cob. And it's so easy, so simple and straightforward. This method will save you a lot of time and effort, and it would still give you the same result. Now, as I continue with this video, I like to say this. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comment, share this video, and of course, please subscribe to this channel because I post new videos every week for your enjoyment. Okay, now that I'm peeling the corn, after peeling the corn, it's time to do something very interesting and nice, which many people really don't do, but I think it's very important to do. So continue watching this video. And what I'm talking about is boiling fish. Yes, many people think it's a waste of time to boil fish, but I think you should boil your fish, especially when you're cooking recipes like this. And to boil this fish, by the way, I'm using mackerel fish. So to boil this fish, I would probably season my fish by adding some onion, salt, mixed herbs, curry powder, and of course, seasoning. I'll crumble the seasoning into the seasoning cube into the pot, and then I'll add some water. The great thing about boiling fish is it doesn't take long to cook fish. So in about 10 minutes, the fish will be properly cooked and ready to be deboned. Now after 10 minutes, it's time to remove the fish from the fish stock. The thing about this recipe is I would not be using the fish stock for this recipe, so I'll be disposing the fish stock. But I'll be using the fish, of course, because I boiled the fish. Now, also have to tell you this. You can use any fish of your choice. You can choose to use mackerel, you can use red snapper, you can use any fish of your choice. But personally, I have a personal choice for using mackerel fish for this recipe because it tastes nice, it comes out very delicious and very lovely. What I'm doing now is removing the bones from the fish. This is necessary to ensure that our corn jollof, to ensure that this dish is delicious and enjoyable. So after removing the bone from the fish, I'll proceed to the next step, which you will see as you continue to watch this video. At this point, I'd like to ask you, do you like what you see? If yes, have you subscribed to this channel? If no, then I'd like to ask, why have you not subscribed yet? Anyway, let's start cooking. So into my frying pan, I'll pour some cooking oil. The heat here is turned to high heat. After pouring the cooking oil and the oil is hot enough, I'll pour my onions and then I'll mix everything up very, very well just to ensure that, the onions gets to every part of the pan so that it can fry very well. And after frying for about 1 minute, I'll pour the mackerel fish. Yes, the mackerel fish, I removed the bones earlier. Yes, this is it. I'll mix very well again and then I'll fry for about 2 minutes. But this time I have turned the heat down to medium heat. So I'll be frying this mackerel fish for 2 minutes on medium heat. After 2 minutes, then I'll proceed to show you the other things that I'll be adding to ensure that this corn recipe is delicious and nice. I'll add some bell peppers. I'll be adding yellow bell pepper, green bell peppers, orange bell peppers, and red bell peppers. I'll also be seasoning with some salt. I'll add some mixed herb. I'll add some curry powder. I like to say this, the full details of all these ingredients will be listed in the description box. I added curry powder, I added sliced scotch bonnet, seasoning cube, and now it's time to mix very, very well. I'll mix all of this up well just to ensure that everything is properly stirred and ready to be properly cooked. To clarify, there are several ways to cook corn. This is not the only way to cook corn. But by the way, let me state this. I'll be cooking this for about 2 minutes. Now, after 2 minutes, this is what it looks like. And then I'll proceed to mix or stir very well before I scoop out all of this deliciousness into a bowl so that I can show you how to properly make the corn jollof. Now, as I was saying earlier, I like to say this, that there are several ways to cook corn, and some of the ways to cook corn are by boiling, by roasting. Yes, you can roast your corn, you can boil your corn. Then another way to cook corn is by frying, which is it's not a popular way of cooking corn, but some people do fry corn. Now that I'm done with scooping out the sauce, it's time to cook the actual corn. I'll pour the corn into my pan or my pot, and then I would add some water. It is very important, it is equally important to note at this point that fresh corn does not take long to cook. So you have to be very conscious of the quantity of water you add to the corn so that it's not soggy, because this recipe is hinged on having a very delicious corn jollof that makes you just say, ah. Anyway, I'll cover and cook for about 10 minutes on medium heat. After 10 minutes on medium heat, this is what the corn looks like. The corn is properly cooked. I like to say it's properly cooked at this point and ready to eat. And now I'm about to pour in the sauce that I took out of the pan earlier. I pour in the sauce. I'll mix everything up very, very well. And while I'm mixing all of this up, I like to ask, have you subscribed yet? If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? And if you've watched this video to this point, obviously you're interested in what I am cooking, because yes, I said it, this is a delicious recipe on how to cook corn. So why not like this video, leave your comment, share this video, and subscribe. And by the way, I just poured some sliced ugwu leaves. So let me tell you something. You can use any vegetable of your choice. You can use spinach, collard greens. You can use any vegetable of your choice. You can use kale. But for this recipe, I chose to use floated pumpkin, which we call ugwu leaves, because there's just this texture and taste that it adds to my corn jollof that I somehow cannot replicate with other types of vegetables. Anyway, I have mixed everything very well, and then I'll cover. But before I cover, I'll add a little bit of water just so that everything can cook well and nice. And after adding the water, I'll cover and cook for 5 minutes on medium heat. After 5 minutes, take a look at this beauty. Oh my, this is nice. This is lovely. You need to try this recipe so you can be able to appreciate the level of deliciousness this very simple, straightforward, and easy to cook recipe has to offer you. Corn jollof is ready. And I like to say this. Would you like to try this recipe? Do you think that is something that you can try? I know that there are several other ways of cooking corn. For example, roasting, but I think you need to try this corn jollof. When you try corn jollof, you would always want to eat corn jollof because one, it is healthy, it is delicious, and it is nice, and you don't have to spend so much to cook it. So to this end, here I am. I'm about to taste my corn jollof, and of course, it tasted so nice. Till I post my next video. Bye.